going on, everybody? Neo Synapse, and you are inside the Synaptic. Today is a big day. Game Update 36 is dropping, along with some all access stuff that they're doing, trying to, give players a better bang for their buck on PlayStation and on PC. But this update is really important, in my opinion. This coupled with DLC 10 and Weapon Mastery can make or break this game as far as subscribers go. People could leave or people could flock to it. You never know. There's a lot of discrepancies going on the forums about the Weapon Mastery and stuff. I mean, we'll see. From what I've seen so far, I like it. I'm not on test, so I can only see people's videos and their comments and stuff, but it seems cool. But yeah, they released the test notes for Game Update 36, so I wanted to go through some of that with you guys. For PlayStation, Legendary Savings. Subscribers get a 10% discount on all in-game purchases except Marketplace Cash, subscriptions, and DLC. So we get a nice little 10% discount on anything there that we can buy with Marketplace Cash. That's pretty cool. It goes a long way. I don't know if there's going to be a little caveat, kind of like how retail stores do with sales, where you end up spending the same amount of money anyway. But we'll see. We'll take them at their word. Yeah. We will now be able to hide the heads-up display, hide the HUD. So the map, the power tray, your name, all of that. So you'll be able to hide that, so you can do better screenshots and better videos. The only, I wouldn't say issue, but the only thing to concern yourself with is the fact that things that you might do in the videos, like the emotes, waving and stuff, you'll pretty much have to memorize or write it down, whatever, how to get to those things, so you can do it based on touch instead of based on sight, because you will not be able to see those things. This is what Meps told me in a tweet. I'll relay that on to you guys. T6 Research and Development. We're going to be getting some new plans and I guess for consumables and for mods and things like that. Some of the stuff, probably most of the stuff that'll be useful, won't be useful until DLC 10 drops, but there will be some stuff in the vendors there you can take a look at. Total recovery kits are coming to the marketplace. It works on mods that are already in equipment as well. You can buy one for 150 marketplace cash, 4 for 500, or 10 for 1,000. This will allow you to reclaim all the bytes, not just a percentage or a possible 100%, but a definite 100% of all the bytes that you use in a mod. And you can buy those from the marketplace. Let's get into some combat, right? Now, jump canceling. This was a hot button issue for a long time. You can still jump cancel, but depending on what power you're jump canceling, you will have to wait for the dovetail. Well, the dovetail is it's just a time that is at the end of every animation that must pass. It must expire before you can do another power. So pretty much the Ram Snap Trap fan with the jump clipping and rifle for hard light, that's going to be no more, as such as it is. So the speed at which you can do that is not going to be what it was. Okay, the dovetails are anywhere from 0.8 to 1 second. That depends on the power, I would assume. So you will have to do your own testing to find out how that affects you. As far as weapons go, hammer throw, it's going to be faster. It's not going to be a block break, and it's not going to be vulnerable to interrupt. Brawling is the same deal. When you hold range, hold triangle, it's faster and it's not going to be a block break, vulnerable to interrupt. bow, faster and behaves like other whole triangles. Excuse me. Rifle shot. It's going to be more damage. It's an instant block break, and it's going to be an AoE. It's going to hit all the enemies there. Grenade launcher for rifle. That's the top triangle. It's going to be faster, but it's going to do less damage, and it's going to split between enemies. It does not block break. Okay. Now, they did an animation pass for some of the powers, for a lot of the powers actually. Some animations are faster and some are slower. They're trying to balance the powers. Sometimes it's not whether a power hits hard, it's how fast you can get into it and out of that power and get into something else that allows you to do more damage. Things like sodas, Neo Venom, the supercharges, controllers, things like that, other consumables. Lots of the powers were sped up. It's a long list, so you guys will have to check that out yourself. I'll provide a link so you can check out the powers that are affected by it. But some of it's pretty good. On the other side of things that are being slowed down, Karmic Hex, and it's a shorter list by the way, so that's cool. Karmic Hex and other powers are slower. The next thing is some of the AoE abilities that we have in these powers. They're supposed to hit 8 targets, but they were not hitting 8 targets. At least 8 enemies, but they weren't hitting 8 of them. So they're trying to rectify that to hit 8. And some were hitting more than 8, or more than the maximum intended, and they're trying to decrease that. Supercharges that were on the list here, the AoE ones, they will hit a maximum of 20 targets, and the damage will split at after 8 targets. So if you've noticed your supercharged power hitting more or less than 20, and it's supposed to hit around that, and you're going to find that out now. The damage is going to split at 8, and it's going to hit that many enemies. One of the bigger things, but not unexpected, Marks of Triumph, the limit has increased to 175,000. They're doing away with Marks of Reality. If you already have Marks of Reality on you, when the update drops, you will not be able to get them anymore. So I would suggest that I'm hoping you're able to, I'm assuming you're able to, but transfer those into Marks of Triumph, since you have that large cap now. All the current things that drop Marks of Reality are going to drop Marks of Triumph until DLC 10 comes out, and then things like the lock boxes and the new operations duels, those are going to drop Marks of Fury. Okay. Some of the powers. Earth, the jackhammer power has a new animation. Gadgets, there are new animations for Gauss Grenade, Napalm Grenade, and Sleep Dart. For Hard Light, the Daze power interaction, it got a nice little boost. Ballistic Assault, Spike Quake, and Chompers now add that power interaction, so those things will daze your enemies. Fan is no longer a channeled power. A lot of people were asking for that. And Ram and Impact had their damage distance increased to 25 meters instead of, I believe it was 15 before. It was a little weird thing there. What else? PvP. There was an issue with, like, let's say you got, knocked out. What happened was sometimes you get some inordinate amount of time to wait, 200 odd minutes, nonsense like that. So they try to rectify that. Right? T5 Expert synthetic mods are going to be in the T5 vendors now, so you can get those. And the T5 content now will drop either weekly or monthly boxes, just like the gates and those things. There have been a few bug fixes to voice chat that have plagued the users, so I hope that really works. Voice chat a lot of times would just not work, cut out. You get that helicopter sound going on. Things would be louder than they should be. It was really weird. Anyway, there's a whole host of bug fixes that's along with this game update. I hope you guys enjoy it. The bandana style is dropping from the I think it's dropping now, but they're saying it in the update that it will now drop from the sub-avatar NPCs in South Gotham. So if you want to get your hands on that, you can. A lot of duo and alert fixes for bugs, animation fixes, things like that. Let me know what you guys think about the game update. You think these changes are going to make any difference? Are you worried or happy about what's going to happen with DLC 10 Weapon Mastery? Let me know. Alright, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Talk to you guys later.